Hello. Let me see here. Alright. So we're going to be looking at Arch Linux. Hold on. What was I going to look at? Oh, it kept the old thumbnail. Anyway, okay, this should be it. So we are going to look. So we're gonna, yeah. I've already done both before. Actually, I think I still need to delete the old virtual machine. Yeah, here we go. Delete all files. I actually kind of tried it out, and I was like, huh. Because I think I tried it when they first added it, and it wasn't really that good. But I mean, it's still like has room for improvement, but it's like still pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up. Well, do a manual first. That's what I'm most familiar with. I pull up the wiki anyway, just for like the last steps. So basically, you download your ISO image. I have the torrent. Yeah, I have it seeding. I don't even know what all these. I really need to fix my i3. There's not even the icon's not even showing, and they're all to the left. I don't even know what's going on. So yeah, you download that, and then pretty much skip all of this. I guess if it might, if you're on real hardware, but I mean it usually can just read it off the BIOS most of the time. So, uh, yeah, and then this I usually remember off of memory. Select mirrors. You don't really have to select mirrors. I guess maybe if your connection sucks, but even when my connection sucks, I kind of forget. I just deal with the connection being slow. Yeah, so new. I'll give it 20 gigs. You can get away with the default 8. Oh, it didn't delete. It kept the. Well, I don't even know because it's 2 megabytes. It would be like 5 gigs if it left it. I don't know. Okay, so new Arch. 5 gigs of RAM. You could probably get away with default 1 gig, but I just give it 5 gigs. I guess I give it 20 because it's like I might actually keep it for a while. Might not always be a throwaway virtual machine. I don't even know why I have a DOS virtual machine because, yeah, see, powered off since the 15th of July because I just use a PCEM. So, let me see here. Settings, system, turn off the floppy, processor, give it 4 cores. You can get away with 1 core just fine while I'm here. And then give it all the video memory. Then the ISO. I don't know why it says IDE controller, but I mean it works. I thought they were getting rid of IDE support, so I mean later on that might be a problem. So here's our ISO. It's from August. Audio. I think, yeah, all this stuff you can leave still. But yeah, if you're dealing with USB, I like using VMware a lot. That's actually what I use Windows for. So if it'll open. Hopefully our fans don't get all messed up. I have replacements coming in the mail for my laptop. This laptop has been giving me a lot of problems, but I mean, just gotta deal with it. So, take out show again, capture. I like having base devel because it kind of helps. Yeah, because I was looking at the pack strap command. And then I'll also add like Git and Nano and Vim and Grub and Network Manager. So yeah, let's see here. So you can see there's no yeah, there's no SDA1. It's just SDA. So you'll see fdisk. I mean, there's different ways to do it. You can use fdisk. Or I don't even remember how to use it. Yeah. But I like using cfdisk. So you have to make sure to say DOS. Well, it kind of depends on your computer, like whether it's UEFI or MBR, but whenever I can, I like to use MBR, so you say DOS. And then new, enter, enter, enter. And then, I don't think you have to say bootable, but I just do it anyway. Enter, and then write. I mean, you can make swap space and stuff, but I don't really make swap space. Because, I mean, like, I have 16 gigs of RAM, so. And then this is 5 gigs, but this is just a virtual machine, so. Let me see here. Quit. I have to write. And then quit. I actually had a video. I was installing Artix Linux, but I was almost done editing it. And then I don't know. I lose it. I don't feel like finishing it, so I just live stream it. Oops. I'm trying to make sure this is all working still. I actually had a video. I was okay. Now this just makes the partition. It doesn't actually like. It doesn't format it, so you have to mkfs.ext4 dev sda1. Boom. Boom. Tetris. Yeah. Anyway, mount dev sda1 mount. And then this is where the pack strap comes in. And you know what, for the hell of it, we're gonna do, what is this? Is it not gonna tell you what command to run? Does it not tell you? I wanted to try this. Oh, this is already at least this is already I don't know. I thought there would be like an end curses menu or whatever. But I mean, usually I add in multi-lib later on, but I guess that's cool. You can like do it right away. But yeah, usually I just give multi-lib later. It's another mirror where you get more packages, and then you can get the testing repository. But yeah, pack strap, mount, base devel, Linux firmware, Git, Nano, what else? Grub, Network Manager, yeah, and then we can give a Xorg server, Plasma applications. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing that right. This is just from memory. Really? Or I think it's KDE applications. Yeah, there you go. 6 gigs. 6 gigs. Yeah, cause yeah, there he goes. I think last time I used the installer, I was using KD and everything, and it said 5 gigs used because I did ran a df-h. Yeah, usually I just install like a TTY environment and then I go and figure out, oh, what's the package names for KD and all that junk. Let me see if I did it right. This is gonna take a while to download. Um, Plasma. Yeah, Plasma. Then if you want the applications, you do KD applications. Maybe I could mess with that. KD unstable. Huh. Yeah, the installer is cool because it sets up Wayland for you. I was like, oh, huh, Wayland. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to go back in and install drivers. That's one thing I forgot. The installer does that for you because to me, it's like obvious, like when whether you have AMD or Intel or Nvidia, like, oh, this is a driver you do, but it's kind of weird when you have VMware VirtualBox. Like, what do you do? Um, it's like 2/3 of the way done. Kajong. I don't know how to play it, but oh yeah, OG123 is missing. Uh, yeah, sure. Oh no, that's not it. No. Yeah, I don't know how to play this kind of mahjong. Or is it Kajong? Or is that just a play on mahjong because it's like it's KD applications. I know this means north and south if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, does that mean north and south? I forget. I just I just really lazily study Japanese. Uh oh boy. Well, it's the same. It should be the same in Japanese and Chinese. Oh, I have it. Oh, I had it backwards. I had it backwards. I thought it was the other way around. So now it's gotta figure. So now it's gotta install the applications and configure them. Yeah. And I should install Unrar as well, because when you use Arc, because I have a lot of KD applications installed here, because I used to use KD. I need to find a better unarchiver program, but I mean it does the job. Don't tell me it actually made that, did it?
Installing Artix Linux.
Yeah, I have Kate. If it'll open, I don't know. It's kind of heavy on hard drive usage right now, so yeah, it takes a while to open. Even for an SSD, imagine having a hard drive. Conqueror. Yeah, that's their their terrible internet browser. K-Touch? What's K-Touch? Let me get rid of Kajang. K-Touch, K-Sudoku, K-Circ, K-Ruler, K-Turtle. What is that? Educational programming environment. We're getting the full package here. Touch typing tutor. LS Cat. Ocular. I think that's is it a photo editor? Fun and engaging game. Lieutenant Scat. Ocular. That's photo editing. Oh, document viewer. Oh. I mean, can't you just use Firefox? I'm sure that can look at your PDFs just fine. Well, I guess it'll view it. It won't let you like edit it. Or you can probably imagine you can use a word processor to do that. Do I have LibreOffice? No, I don't. I could install that. I would have had it if I were not to just switched operating systems like a week ago. Yeah, fresh is what I had. I don't even remember what the difference is. And then also, well, when you use LX appearance in Qt5CT or whatever with KD, it kind of messes it up because I was gonna say, oh, I gotta install that too, but I think it kind of messes with it. You're really supposed to configure it through the actual settings, so. And then Kdenlive. Does KD come with Kdenlive? That's what I used to edit. See, this is what I yeah. Okay, it finished. Do we have Kdenlive? Well, we got a generator FS tab, so gen FS tab. Well, I could have installed the fish shell. Okay, then now we can cheroot. Let me see our pack strap. Mount fish. Oh, I can't change the volume from up here? Or it's because I have focus on the VM, that's why. Yeah, like, have little volume buttons on my headset. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so arch cheroot mount. I think you can just, yeah, it'll go to bash. Or, well, I just installed fish, so bin fish. Here we are. And then we didn't install NeoFetch. But yeah, here you go. Let's see here. I don't have a Paru yet. I was gonna say like VirtualBox drivers. We can do that later. We'll just not enable SDDM yet. Yeah, cause or I shouldn't have hit start. Whoops. Shoot. Oh. Shoot. How do I get out of this? We can just reboot. We'll just reboot. Cause all we gotta do is to root back in. I didn't mean to. I was just checking like this is installed, right? I knew there was a way to have multiple like Windows shells open at once in a TTY. I don't know how you do it though. Oh yeah, IWCTL. There's no NMCLI? Guess not. Let me see here. Mount dev SDA1 mount. Oops. Arch true mount bin fish. Okay. So LNSF user. I can't even remember this part. Zone info. America. Chicago. Etsy local time. And then I don't think you even need to run this command, but I just do it anyway. It's really for when you're like changing like time zones, I think. Like a lot of times what'll happen is I'll have something and it'll be like stuck on, it'll be one thing will be running by regional time and the other thing will be running by UTC, so you switch between operating systems and your time zone gets all messed up. I remember I'd make the change and then that would be the one command I would run. But okay, locale gen and then nano etsy locale.gen. You know what, just so I can become more familiar with Vim, I'll use Vim for this because I've been trying to get more familiar with Vim. So Vim etsy locale.gen. Actually no, because what I usually do is I search for en underscore us. I can look up how to do it right now. Search in Vim. Okay, press slash. Enter the search pattern. Well, shouldn't I do the colon first or what? ENUS. No, it's not working. So I need to do ENUS. Oh, okay. So I just need to, okay, and then I need to hit insert mode. Oh, okay. I'm learning. See, I told you I'm learning. Oh God. Okay, I need to escape WQ. Okay. I know the WQ and the Q. I knew that already. Okay, so and then you don't really need to set this. I found you don't really need to do that. I mean, if you're English US, I mean, it's already good. So, Vim, let's see, host name. Insert Arch VM. Escape colon WQ. Nano, or I'm so used to saying nano. Etsy hosts. Insert. I need to make it so it shows line names. I don't know why it automatically put a. Why does it automatically put a hashtag? It's just because that's what I had before. 127.0.0.1. I don't really feel like learning all the letters, but just enough letters just to like know what the hell I'm doing, like in terms of Vim. So yeah, you kind of follow this format where it says my host name. You put in what you put in for your host name. So escape. Oops. Oh my God. Oh. How can I end? There you go. Escape WQ. There. You don't really need to do this because it kind of already does that as you install the kernel. So, which you did in Packstrap. So that's pretty much what this says. Yeah. So you put in your password. Hopefully I don't leak my password here because I kind of have to use my real password. I think I did that a lot. For some reason, I must have been zoned out because like I remember recording and I accidentally put my password for my username. I'm like, what? I don't even ever do that when I'm using my computer. Okay, and now we need to make a user. So user add -m. I don't even know what the -m is for. I just know kind of supposed to do that. So that's your name of your user, and you have to user mod -g wheel. You're really supposed to type in all the other group names, but I've gone away with just saying wheel, or I guess you can say like AG. And now add to it because if you were already part of groups, it will take you out of the groups you didn't put in. Whatever. Wheel Morgan B99. That's basically so you can use sudo in the terminal. You don't have to use super user or whatever. You know, you don't have to use this. But and then you set the password for your normal user, and then I have to vim etsy sudoers. Okay, let's try this again. /wheel. Yeah. That's actually kind of cool because you can see the different colors. Actually kind of neat. Change your read-only file. Yeah, right, it's read-only. Now we escape WQ. Oh, okay. WQ exclamation mark. Uh-huh. So now we need to grub install dev SDA. You you have to do it for the drive letter, not the partition letter. And then what you do is, oh, well, assuming this is MBR, if you well, actually it'll detect like what your computer is, and then it'll like based off the partition setup you have, it'll detect which target it needs to do. And then grub make config. How long have I even been streaming for? Probably way too long. It says a minute ago, but that's wrong. 30 minutes, yeah. -L boot grub CFG. Well, Grub has been really stupid lately. It won't even run OS Prober anymore. I mean, I don't have OS Prober installed. It's just really annoying when you're trying to have a dual boot setup. What you have to do is, let me pull up, because I don't remember what the actual line is, but, so vim at C default, like I don't need to do this, but it's kind of just, I'm just showing it. So insert just anywhere you go grub disable OS prober equals false. I think, yeah, and then escape WQ exclamation mark. And then let's run this again. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why they've been doing that lately, but there is a new update that made it so it doesn't like run OS Prober. I mean, if you use Grub Customizer, it should detect stuff, but I don't know. Just in the command line, it's just really stupid. So That should be it. Actually, well, we need to system CTL enable. I mean, if you have OpenRC, it's like, what? I'm already forgetting how to do it. RC, RC, what is it? I don't even remember how to do it. Because I've gone back to system D. System CTL enable network, or you have to capitalize it. And then there's something else I need to enable. I need to. I'll enable SDDM later because I need to find the drivers. So we'll exit, reboot. Did I even install Git? I need to unmount my optical drive. Force and then reboot. So yeah, here we are. Did I not set up my password right? Yeah, I didn't set up my password right. Oh boy. Please let me log in as root. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we gotta change your shell. Yeah, there you go. Change your shell for the regular user. Yeah, so I can. Yeah, there you go. I just love fish. So okay, what else? I need to make sure that this is one thing I like to do is installing Paru. I'm gonna use this to find your driver. I'm not doing this right. Not a git command. I need to say git clone. And then cd paru make package si. It's probably gonna take a while to install though. I mean, I would try installing, like, running 2 virtual machines or whatever, but my fans are gonna mess up. Probably. Well, I mean, I gave it 4 cores, so it's still gonna take a while. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll try it. How do you escape the focus? Or I guess it doesn't work because it's literally like the one menu. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, new Arch installer. 5 gigs of RAM. I mean, we'll give it 8 gigs. Because I'm definitely deleting this one later. Give it 4 cores. All the display memory. Give it our ISO, and that should be it. And then I could probably change the grub configuration so it doesn't say quiet. Log level equals 3 quiet. I mean, it booted up so fast. So still, I think what it is Arch install. Yeah, Arch install. It's gonna be kind of slow because I'm running 2 virtual machines, so that the SSD is getting bottlenecked. So 26 US, right? United States 52. We're using 1. So I guess if you already like formatted it and mounted it, you could just leave it blank. Experimental. Huh. Say 1, cause the loop 0 is just loop back, and then SR0 is the flash drive or the ISO. So I'm kind of tempted to say Btrfs because I've always used the ext, but we'll say ext4. Disk encryption password none. Host name Arch VM2. Root password. I never knew you could leave like, what does it mean root disabled? Because I thought you always had to have a password. Root a username for an additional user. Yes. I just said KDE and it worked. See, like for VMware VirtualBox drivers, and then we want our Linux. I think you just said Linux. You don't put the number. Or no, leave blank for default. Additional packages. I don't think I even just leave blank to skip. Use network manager. That's what I use. Well, actually, we could probably get away with just saying ENPO S3 or whatever, because it's a virtual machine. It's gonna use Ethernet, so I guess it doesn't matter either way. So, but 1 valid time zone, America, Chicago. Oh, it's kind of glitching here. It's glitching. Jesus. Would you like, sure. Enter. So. I just didn't add any additional packages because I just wanted to see how far it gets. It's pretty solid. I mean, sure, it's no end curses, but I mean, it's pretty cool. Be pretty cool for someone who's new to Arch Linux. Okay, so Paro should almost be done compiling, and then it'll install, and then I can search. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it even makes the sim links. Or not sim links, it enables the services. Come on. Yeah, see, it already has grub. Installing network manager. Yeah, because I can see the VPA supplicant. Then I just enabled network manager. It's installing Xorg server. Now it's installing the whole environment. There's STDM. Come on, Paru, compile. Please. How many cores do I even have? I think I have like 12 or some stupid like that. Cause I gave 4 to 2 virtual machines each. So okay, yeah, there you go, finally. Is okay. And then you can remove Paru. Okay, so Paru VirtualBox. Let's see here. XF, or I could say X. I know it starts with like XF, or hell, I can even go like this. XF86 video. I think you can do that actually. No. I thought it was like a meta package or something. No. XF86. It's just the thing is you can't really scroll, at least not that I know of. Chips and technologies, are you kidding me? They get drivers for that old stuff? Chips and technologies. I think we might get away with using the Git VMware drivers. Can we say VirtualBox? No, yeah, no. XF virtual XF 86 video VirtualBox. Yeah, I think you're supposed to get VMware. Oh, I think you're supposed to say sudo pacman s xorg drivers. That's what you're supposed to say. So now systems ctl enable STDM. Would I like to chroot? No. Reboot. Oh god. I'm never fast enough. So now we gotta reboot both of these. So on the left we have our manual install, and then on the right we have our installer install. Yeah. See how this is X11, this is Wayland. Well, I guess you could do either one, so. Which will work just fine in VirtualBox. Doesn't really run that well on video, that's just what I use, so. I mean, it's supposed to work with the new drivers, but it doesn't for me. It really doesn't. I have 470, so. This kind of lines up, the timing kind of lines up, so. But yeah, there you go. We don't have Firefox, we kind of have to install that manually, so. Yeah, I don't think we have sound. Or no, we have sound. It's just muted by default. It's kind of weird how Pulse Audio works. I guess I think it's Pulse Audio. Interesting. We don't have Conqueror in the menu. Do we have Conqueror? I don't think we installed. Do we install our KDE applications? Yeah, we didn't. Wow. Let's see here. Do we even have console? Yes, we do. Pac-Man or... Oh, pfft. Huh, it said reinstalling. So I don't know. All I know is I see more menus here. And I can't get Conqueror. If I can spell it right. I'm sure I'm not spelling it right. Conqueror. No, I spelled it right. But yeah, we can go to Google. Yeah, exactly. You got Google. 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 It's literally the same cursor. Yeah. Do you have Conqueror yet? Yeah, Kdenlive. No. I just want a web browser. Kmail. You're so cool. You have your own separate mail client. But yeah. Console. NeoFetch. Yeah. This is Bash, actually, right? Because I didn't add anything additional. Besides this, what I'm doing right now. Not enough space. Great. No space. And here's our Google. I love how I love how on here the main page actually loads, unlike the other machine. The one I manually set up. There's something else you're supposed to set up so you can have the resolution automatically, like, work. But, I mean, you can already do good enough doing a render. And then you... Do you have enough space for this? Pure so. Yeah, and then a render... Huh. Never seen that before, X Wayland, because I almost never use Wayland. We don't really have any good resolutions here. You'd have to like manually add them. Yeah. You'd have to manually add them. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's see here. VirtualBox. We'll mess with this a little more, and then we'll go delete all files. Does it actually delete all files, though? Yes, it did this time. Oops. Okay, let me see here. Was it Control T, Nano, or Vim? Etsy, default, grub. Change your read-only file, yes. Default timeout. I usually change it to 15, but what I wanted to say was, or I could just use grub customizer at this point. But yeah, that's what I do. Do that, and then WQ exclamation mark. Excuse me. I don't understand. I'm using an exclamation mark. Okay. It's like crashing before my eyes. Let me see here. I don't even remember how to quit out of stuff. I think you do that, yeah. Console. So now grub. Or do I have to have sudo permissions? Probably. Because you're working with these file folders. I forget when you have the fish. I have a it's part of my config that you can use sudo, and you can use this in your. I have it in my fish config, but I guess bash or you just say sudo grub make config grub. Yeah, then reboot, and then you'll see for like a split second it powering up. Yep, exactly. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, y'all. See ya sometime.